Hello everyone and welcome to Kately Co. Today we are doing a shell build challenge by Flabby25. Let's go ahead and jump right in. I was really inspired to do more of a brighter, natural, cozy theme with this shell challenge. My last one had a lot of darker colors and darker themes, so I really wanted to go a bit lighter. So to start off with, we are doing a white exterior, and I like these little paneled look of that siding. Go with more of the light browns in this build, as well as some orangey tones later on. And of course we go for the dark wood floors. I love a good dark wood floor. Now we find the pieces that fit the space. There are a lot of rooms to decorate in here, and I wasn't entirely sure going in who this house was for, but I ended up doing a 2-bedroom home. Well, I should say it has 2 beds in it, and it focuses on a music art space, so this is probably a creative type that lives here. We have these beautiful CC counters that I got from the Sims resource, looking really good, as well as some clutter here, already starting to clutter it up. Since doing this build, I ended up getting Realm of Magic, so my next build will have a Realm of Magic kitchen. I really like the kitchen set in that pack, but for now we have CC to help fill the gaps. I have this small dining room right there. What's the next move? We have the living space up front, but we're gonna put in some windows here. Kind of these arched windows. Yeah, we end up recoloring them to match the door. I like to do bathrooms first usually, get them out of the way. You have your basic necessities you put in there. And I think this room was supposed to be a bathroom, but I decided against it because the way I put the door downstairs, you have to go through that smaller room to get to the back room, and I didn't want to have to walk through the bathroom to get there, so I decided against making that room a bathroom. And instead it ends up turning into more of like a walk-in closet that you use to get to that back room there. I have the vision and trying to execute it. The layout of this house was a little bit funky in that it was really hard to get to that back room unless you went through another room because of the location of the stairs. So either I would have had to go through the other room or this small one here. But I feel like walking through a little closet way works. I had a house that I rented with some roommates, and I ended up staying in a room where you had to walk through the closet to get to the bedroom. So it's not unheard of. So we are now decorating the office space and really adding in those touches to that little smaller bedroom downstairs. Getting in some lights to help brighten the space up. It amazes me every time how much adding clutter can really make a space look more lived in and cozy and homey. So we're adding a lot of decor to the walls. Now we're doing the living space. And that tree really inspired more of like the orangey theme to come through. Decided against that runner. A nice black one that kind of blends in with the flooring, but it works. It's not too stark of a contrast. Adding in some plants. Love good plants. Plants just make things so much prettier. So we've moved upstairs and we have a bedroom up here. And we'll add a smaller twin size bed to one of the other rooms. Kind of like the layout, a little more of this space upstairs. You have the 2 bathrooms, so it's not overwhelming. And then you've got your music room, the bedroom, a little planty sitting room here. And eventually we'll do another twin bedroom. And I didn't know what to do with that little smaller room. I didn't want to add another bathroom. So later on, we're going to turn it into more of like a storage closet for a studio space. So we have a really creative person who lives here. We've got the art room with the music stuff in it, and we're going to have a storage closet for some studio equipment as well, to give you an idea of kind of who lives in this space. I wasn't sure if I should cut out any of these portions, the clips, to kind of get rid of some of the choosy portions, but when I watch sim decorating videos, especially ones like this where they are speed build, I don't really like too many jump cuts, and I would rather see the decision making process just on the higher speed. So I decided to just leave a lot of some of this decision making in. And as you can see, I'm kind of bouncing around from room to room as I find things that I like. That's kind of my decorating process. Adjusting some of these windows here. I thought they were a little too high up on the walls. Adding some pillows on top of the ottoman there, just to fill in some of the corners. I find using ottomans and pillows are really nice for corner spaces. Now we're getting into some of the wall colorings as I go along, adding the curtains in, which really change up the space, I feel like. Moving to outside, filling in the space with some trees and some landscaping. Pretty quick. I didn't spend too much time on this. We don't really have like a backyard area to this home either, so it is what it is. It just wasn't really what I was feeling for the moment. And maybe the Sims who live here just aren't really into that stuff. I debated adding fencing, but I figured in order to make it look good, I had to add it around the whole lot, and I just thought having it look open and green probably was a little bit better than trying to fence it in. Adding rocks to the landscaping, always a nice touch. Trying to fix the clipping of this bed in the walls. So now we're doing a little bit of a walkthrough here. Trying to get the camera angles correct. Very nice, very nice. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.